Welcome back, guys. This is the MMA Neighborhood.
Yep.
I'm Devin.
I'm Steve.
And we're going over the post of UFC 307. Alex Pereira taking on our boy Khalil Rountree Jr. For that light heavyweight.
Buddy.
That light heavyweight title. But it was a big card, a lot of good prelims, a lot of good fights. So you know how we always start the night with the famous Stephen Breland.
Yes, indeedy. And now we're just going to go over some of what happens on the prelims. As Devin just said, we have Court McGee submitting Tim Means in the first round.
Ooh, some veterans getting to work, huh?
A little wowzers for you all.
Good job for Court McGee.
Yes, sir, indeed. Now we're going to move on to Carla Esparza versus Tisha Pennington. Tisha Pennington got the decision win. Now there's a little bit of a controversy, not that big of one, just nonetheless a lot of there's a good margin of people that thought Carla Esparza did enough to win the fight. Man, it was super close. Did you happen to catch this one?
No, I missed it, but I'm kind of glad I did because I would have teared up. It was Carla Esparza's last fight. She did retire.
I mean, dude, because they showed a promo after they were interviewing Carla Esparza and after the fight and whatnot, and man, they made this promo video of her career, and it was just like, oh man, it's like the thing, Devin, like we've seen her whole career here, like we've seen everything.
First ever strawweight champion, and she became a 2-time strawweight champion.
And she was a beast, dog. Cookie Monster herself, she's a fucking beast.
Her kid came out in a little Cookie Monster outfit.
And it was adorable.
Damn, I'm a sucker for retirements. I cry every time.
Dude, ever since you've been telling me that, it's like, bro, man, it's like, man, god damn it, why am I getting teary-eyed, man?
It's hard to watch legends leave the sport.
Yeah, dude, straight up, dude. She, like you said, she's the first strawweight women's champion, and you know what? Hey, man, she had a good career. I hope she enjoys retirement.
You made me cry right now, dude.
Shout out to Carla Esparza.
Yeah, shout out. Thank you for all your good wrestles.
Yep, all the good wrestles. And then to finish off the early prelims, we have Ryan Spann versus Ovince St. Preux.
This one I thought, it wasn't retirement, but they did let go of OSP.
Thank you.
Yeah.
What did I tell you on the preview? I didn't know this guy was still fighting.
Yeah.
Because, come on, dude, it's been a while, bro. And Ryan Spann submitted him in the first round. It's donezo, bro.
It's kind of sad, wouldn't you? Like, for OSP, he should have retired, since he's getting let go. He might as well have retired, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but I don't think he has that name with the fans and everything. I don't think people would have cared all that much.
Yeah.
Yeah, look, he had his runs. He had a couple good runs in his career. He fought John Jones. It's fucking John Jones. What are you going to do,
Right.
And we're going to move on. Alexander Hernandez got a split decision win versus Austin Hubbard, which is cool. And then we're going to go to the co-main of the prelims. My girl, Marina Rodriguez versus Yasmin Lucindo.
Uh-huh.
It was a split decision win for Lucindo.
Yeah, not looking good for Marina, huh?
And dude, I'm sorry, bro. I might have been biased, but granted, I haven't rewatched the fight. I thought Marina won, man, but I could be crazy.
I think Yasmin was taking her down when she needed to and was winning by a good...
Yeah, I don't know. I just hate to see my girl lose,
Yeah.
I don't like it.
She was looking like a killer, man, so, she could bounce back.
Yeah, I still feel like she could be champion. Like, I've been saying it for a while. She's having a couple hiccups on the road right now, but I think she's right there, she's right there. But for the main event of for the prelims, Stephen Wonderboy Thompson versus Joaquin Buckley.
Damn, man, this one got me fucking going, dude. I love both guys. It was a great fight. Wonderboy's looking great in that first round. He's using the lateral movement perfectly. He was tagging Joaquin Buckley nicely at will. Joaquin?
Yeah,
oh,
Joaquin.
Shit. Like Joaquin.
It's like Joaquin Phoenix.
Damn. Well, he's tagging Joaquin pretty nicely in the first 2 rounds. I think he was winning the first 2 rounds, to be honest. But you pointed out during the fight he was starting to back up straight, which was not good for his style because Wonderboy is more of a lateral guy.
Yeah.
And Joaquin was finding a way to close the distance by really lunging in his shots and eating up a lot of the ring with how fucking far he was throwing his shots.
Well, yeah, because Joaquin Buckley, like, he started pressuring, And then, like you said, Stephen Wonderboy Thompson, he started backing up directly backwards, and he would get pins up and get to cage. He would throw a kick, and he'd get countered, which is the one thing the MMA neighborhood knows. Everything, these things that I say, don't throw kicks when you're that close, especially when you're on the fucking cage. What are you thinking?
He's throwing him a little too close, and then that one is actually what got him caught. He threw a knee, which wasn't a bad idea because Joaquin Buckley was doing a Superman like hook, but the hook landed first, and it put Wonder Boy's lights out, man. It made him drop to his knees. And
yeah, he was out.
It was over, bro. But I thought Wonder Boy did good at defending the takedowns. I think he looked pretty sharp early on. He just kind of stuck away from the game plan near the end, and Buckley was in there to kill. I mean, I really think he did need that finish to win that fight, though.
It was a good fight. I don't know, maybe I don't know. It was a close fight. It was a good fight. I thought Buckley was handling it pretty well. But Joaquin Buckley is number 9 in the rankings of welterweight now.
That's where they put him up to.
Yes, sir.
And he called out Kamaru Usman, Mr. Snoozman himself.
And did you see his reply?
He said, "Get in line."
Yeah, get in line.
Yeah, might not happen, huh?
So we have, number 8 is Gilbert Burns. It's just one up, but I think Gilbert Burns and Joaquin Buckley would be a good fight.
I like Jack
Della?
Yeah, I think that's a good one.
Well, I don't like, when's he projected to come back from his injury?
I'm not sure, but I like that fight a lot.
I do like that one. I like both of those. I like both those that we picked.
Yeah, and it's a Shark Tank right now in welterweight, man.
Yeah.
And Wonder Boy, I think, got kicked out of the top 15 or
no, he's ranked 12.
Oh, he got kicked out top 10 then.
Yeah. So that's the prelims. That's Steven prelims, and now we're gonna move on to the main card. We're gonna start with a bantamweight bout: Ketlin Vera versus Kayla Harrison.
Kayla Harrison, oh my goodness.
Yeah,
clean or dirty? Do you still think she's clean or dirty? Because this girl's beefy.
Those shoulders, Brody.
Oh my goodness, bro.
Overtime.
That thing is it's manly, bro. It's manly,
dude.
For sure.
It's like she's got some fucking arms.
Yeah,
dog.
She is too big for her. Dude. For her own good. I mean, she did what she did best. She does what she does best is to basically take her down. She struggled a little bit against Caitlin.
Well, it's what I said in the preview. Caitlin Vera has a very good takedown defense, and I was surprised of how good it was going to show. How did her takedown defense did show during the fight? You know, because Kayla Harrison only went 2 for 8 on the takedowns.
Yeah, and that's not that great for her. You know, she's usually more accurate with that.
And also, with her stand-up not being all that polished, really, like it's, you know, obviously she did enough to like hold back Ketlin, you know, from doing anything because she really didn't do much. But
yeah, she was able to crack that big nose of Kayla's a couple times, maybe get a little nose job, but it wasn't. Yeah, both girls. It was a slow fight, man. Kayla Harris was able to control it near the end and win it by decision, but it wasn't a fun fight for the fans.
Yes. So would you say this was a disappointing performance by Kayla?
Yeah, and I think the better question is, does it get her a title shot?
I think we will have to address that later on.
Okay.
We'll address that later on, but for now, we're going to move on to the middleweight bout, which was, on paper, was going to be so exciting and good, but it's Roman Dolidze versus Kevin Holland. First round happened. The first round went down. It was a pretty cool fight, but Roman was kind of putting it on him a little bit. But then they had to scramble on the ground, and Kevin Holland kind of twisted irregularly and hurt something.
Hurt his rib, man. He fucking blew his rib.
And after the first round happened, Kevin went to the corner, and you could see he was in pain, you know, and he didn't want to go. He didn't want to continue, so they called it. And how do you feel about that?
I think it was smart. I think he did want to continue, but his coach wouldn't let him. And I think it was smart. I mean, what are you gonna do with a broken rib, bro? You get hit once. Any grappling exchange is gonna be fucking painful as fuck. And you get hit once in the gut or the ribs, you're done. So it's an unfortunate event, especially for the fans trying to watch this fight. We wanted to see Kevin Holland get off on him. I love Kevin Holland. He's another guy that I think could be champion as well.
Straight up, if he actually, you know, wanted to.
I don't know why he took a fight at middleweight. I think he should stick to welterweight. Roman was actually getting the better. The exchanges on the ground. which I thought he was gonna do. He's ended up taking Kevin Holland down, and it just was an unfortunate event, man. It sucks to see it.
Yeah, it's very unfortunate. It's kind of hard to really tell anything by that fight. I mean, we could judge based on the first round, but it is what it is. But I think we should move on to the biggest bullshit of the night.
What was that?
The bantamweight bout. Jose Aldo.
Oh, God.
The King of Rio.
Yeah, this card had a lot of disappointments, and this was one of the biggest.
Versus
sure.
Mario Batista. No.
Mario Batista, dude. Yeah. Mario Batista did not look fun to watch. This guy was holding on for dear life against the cage. A lot of clinching.
And did nothing.
Nothing. And the ref didn't do nothing either. He stopped it maybe once, and then what did Mario do? Go right back to the clinch.
Instantly.
Got boring real fast. Jose Aldo looked good when he had the space. He was landing some great shots. But Mario just, what is that? What kind of win is that? And it's sad because the same thing happened to Aldo last time he fought in Salt Lake City, which was when he fought Merab. So it's the same fucking thing.
And the same thing, he stuffed all 10 takedown attempts. Now, I
stuffed him hard.
Look, the first round I will give to Mario because he was getting better of Jose Aldo even on the stand up. And when it went to after the first round, you go to the corner, Jose Aldo's corner, telling him, "Hey man, you gotta start letting it go a little bit. You have to get in there, start throwing, doing what you do, you know." And that second round, Jose Aldo goes in there and he starts throwing them haymakers, Brody, and he starts connecting, he starts landing, starts putting on the damage. And I think is the second round when he made Mario bleed his own blood. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So,
no one makes me bleed my own blood.
No one. Look, Jose Aldo, in my opinion, won that second round. Now, look, at the same time, Mario was still clinching, just holding him. And it's just like, look, he's not throwing any punches. Yeah, he might throw a knee here and there at his leg.
Don't forget them shoulder strikes.
Oh, shut the fuck up, dude. Oh, dude, okay, in the neighborhood, when we were watching this fight together, he was like, "Oh, those shoulder strikes are dangerous, bro." I'm sorry, Jose Aldo just was bombing on him for like 3.5 minutes in the second round, but those shoulder strikes, that wins him the round.
I was being sarcastic. No one could throw him like my boy McGregor anyways.
Oh, there it is.
They all try, but they cannot do what he does. But yeah, it was some bullshit. I hated the fight, to be honest. It was just lackluster, and the clinching was just annoying. And Aldo didn't get to shine because he didn't get the time, man.
Well, I mean, he was having more success in the second round and third round on the stand-up. Okay, now let's get to the bullshit. Mario Batista, I'm pretty sure I'm saying that wrong, but either way, it was a split decision win for Mario. I'm tired of fights going this route. Look, if you just hold on to someone, and this goes for Merab too, if you just hold someone in the cage, I don't see how that wins you a fight. People can talk but it's part of the rules, it's this and that. It legit makes no sense to me. You're not doing any damage, you're not advancing at all. And even when like you said, the ref broke him up and he said, "Go," Mario instantly shot and got him, put him against the fence again. Doing nothing. I'm sorry, I don't agree with this. I think it's outrageous,
it is
and fucking dumb.
Steven's heated. This is it, man. It was outrageous, my friend. It was a bullshit fight. Should definitely fix some rules on that. And it's supposed to be about damage, and there was none done.
Except by
the shoulders.
Aldo.
But,
shut up. Oh, my God. He fucking...
But Aldo won that fight. I want to see Aldo fight again. I don't want to see Batista again. That stock went down crazily. He's got a long road to get to the belt if he was going to fight like that.
Well, look, dude. I mean, look, this is the same reason, like, after the Aldo and Merab fight, because Aldo was putting on a string of wins, and then he fought Merab, and then he lost.
Yeah.
Which I was like, okay, well, he still looked awesome. He still looked great. And then he retired. I was super confused, you know? And he comes back and he fights. This is his second fight back, right?
Correct.
And he won his first one back.
Yep.
And then he's on this one now. And it's just like, this is not a very effective game plan. Like, yeah, you technically... Look, even with that game plan, he still took more damage.
Oh, yeah.
Like, what? Like, to me, you lost. Mario lost, in my opinion. So, fuck that. He moves down. He should be out of the top 15. And Aldo should be, ranked, 9.
Well, you said in the preview, well, now it's time to make that fight. Aldo and Cruz, bro. That needs to happen.
Dude,
It's time, dude.
I just want it. I want Aldo and Cruz, and that's it.
I also like to see Figueiredo fight Aldo, or Figueiredo's booked for Jan coming up soon. But yeah, Cruz and Aldo, dude, make it happen, baby.
Make it happen,
You know
Dana.
Cruz ain't gonna hold on him. You know Cruz ain't gonna do that.
No,
bullshit.
that's a stand-up banger,
Yeah.
homie.
So let's see a fun fight, man. Why waste Aldo's potential? You know?
Exactly.
But now it's time for the main event of the evening. We have the women's bantamweight title on the line with Raquel Pennington defending her title against the former champion Juliana Pena. And it was another little slower than wanted, but Juliana Pena, she was working some takedowns early on, but wasn't really doing much damage. And Raquel Pennington was able to land some good strikes and even drop Juliana Pena.
Yeah.
But still, in the end, a little controversial.
Again. No, not again, but another one. Man, because I think we both pick Juliana Pena to win this in the preview,
but not win it the way she did. Yeah,
no. And when we were watching the fight, I thought Raquel was kind of edging it out a little bit.
Yeah,
to be honest. And it goes to decision. Obviously, Juliana Pena wins by split decision. And honestly, I think Raquel should have won. I'm going to be honest. I think Raquel should have won.
Yeah, I was thinking Raquel too, but they did give the first 3 to Juliana Pena. And after we watched the first round, that's the one I think was a little close. The other 2 rounds, Pena had her on the ground, was even threatening some rear naked chokes, which I called, but didn't happen.
Yeah, you were close with that.
But Raquel Pennington put it on hard in the championship round. She dropped Pena. And 5th round, she was still outboxing Pena, which I was confused in 5th round because Pena didn't even try to take down one time.
Yeah, exactly.
And she was getting beat up on the feet. So, yeah, in the end, the last 2 rounds for sure looked like Raquel, but if I guess the first 3 were Pena's, then it is what it is. It's not a great win, but she is new. She's a new champion. And that leads us to who does she fight next?
Now, this goes back to the Kayla Harrison call out. She wanted the title shot. She wants the title shot. She demands it. She thinks she's earned it. Yada, yada,
And what
yada.
did Pena say to that?
She said, I want Amanda Nunes.
Oy.
Stop hiding. Stop running. We're 1-1. We need to finish this trilogy.
Yeah.
And then they had the side-by-side with Kayla Harrison in the back. And Kayla Harrison was not pleased with that response.
She's running. She said she's running, dude.
Now, let's be honest here. If Kayla Harrison does get it, I think Juliana Pena is kind of an issue for Kayla Harrison.
Right, yeah.
I'm just going to be honest. I think she's...
it depends which one shows up. Is it going to be the one that fought Nunes, or is it going to be this one? Because this one didn't look too good. This showing wasn't that great.
Well, I think Kayla Harrison's showing wasn't great either.
That's true. It's
because
hard to... Yeah.
She's a wrestler. She was able to only land 2 takedowns and wasn't even able to really hold her down for that long. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not, Juliana Pena's takedown defense might be different from Ketlin. But either way, there's obviously Kayla is, I don't want to say not as good as she presumes to be, but I think there's a lot more issues with that matchup than even Kayla recognizes.
Yeah, there's definitely a lot of... I have Pena winning that one. It's just... She's got to bring the dog that she has in her. She's got to bring the dog. And she brings that. She'll give Kayla Harrison plenty of problems to deal with.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't mind seeing Nunes come out of the retirement. And if it's not for the next fight, why not fight the winner of those 2,
True that. I mean, do you really see Amanda Nunes coming back? Let's be straight up. You do?
Yeah, she didn't leave on a bad note. She left on a winning.
Yeah, but it was a full spectacle, man.
Who's the girl that just fought Aldana?
Oh, Norma Dumont.
Yeah, I like her too. She's in the mix too, bro.
Thank you for bringing that up.
And
we have Norma Dumont at 5.
And Chase Macy.
We have Macy Chiasson at 4. Ketlin's ranked 3, who just lost. We have Kayla Harrison, number 2, and Raquel Pennington, number 1. Honestly, I like Macy and Norma way better.
Yeah, I want to see them fight for title contender.
Yeah, that could happen.
Book the Kayla and Juliana, and then we'll see Macy and Norma fight for title contender next because they are more exciting in my opinion.
Dude, yes, thank you, straight up.
But Nunes wants to come back. She can when she wants. So, but now, sorry, it was a slow card. There's a lot of fucking issues. It
was all right.
There was a lot of,
right. It could have been better if Kevin Holland was able to continue.
Yeah, there's a lot of freaking unfortunate events, but what was fortunate was the main event of the evening.
Come on.
Which was the Alex Pereira, the killer, the GOAT right now, taking on Khalil Rountree, also a killer.
Yes.
And this was for the light heavyweight title. Rountree was doubted by many, but boy did he show up, man. He went to come in to kill Pereira. He went out on a shield, man. It was kill or be killed in this fight, and it woke up everybody from slow fights before, man. This was awesome entertainment. Khalil Rountree came in with guns blazing. He was a gunslinger, shooting all his shots at Pereira. Pereira was eating him like a freaking monster he is. But man, the first couple rounds, Rountree was looking great in those first 2 rounds. He was looking fast, dangerous, and I was enjoying the show.
And dude, I mean, he was doing what I'm pretty sure what I predicted in the preview. He was getting inside quick enough and throwing his bombs, and being able to get out of the the radius or the area of missing Alex Pereira's shots. And he was doing good. He was doing great. He went out like a fucking rocket launcher though.
Yeah, he
was in there.
He might have thrown too hard, but I respect how he's trying to take Pereira out early. I did notice, I didn't call it in the preview, but it's Salt Lake City, it's high elevation. Pereira's out there a month early training already, and Rountree came out the week of. So I think that affected a lot with the cardio, including how hard he came out.
Khalil Rountree came out, and I guess he only trains at high altitude in Colorado.
Oh, really?
I could be mistaken, but I'm pretty sure. I saw him in an interview saying he fights at high altitude or trains at high altitude all the time. Apparently, this is what Khalil Rountree said. It wasn't his cardio. He wasn't expecting his jab to stick and land so hard. And once his jab started breaking him down, I guess it fucked up his nose, and then I guess he was just, Well,
maybe
he's claiming it wasn't a cardio problem, but that's just what he's saying. I'm just putting that out there.
Could be right. It was he was started busting up. Pereira started tearing Rountree's face off, man. It was near the 3rd round is when end of the 3rd round Pereira was starting to get some good shots landed, but Rountree, he caught a kick, he dodged a kick and rocked Pereira. He dropped like a flash drop.
Yeah.
And he also kicked Pereira right in the head. And I could not believe Pereira took that head kick. I was like, how the fuck? So Pereira's just taking these shots that a lot of people would not be able to take.
Yeah.
I mean, dude, it's crazy.
Yeah. I mean, Khalil Rountree, like you said, man, he hits hard.
Yeah.
And I really thought Khalil Rountree was going to be able to take this.
It was looking like it, man. But the 4th round comes around and Pereira starts tearing his face apart, ripping his nose open, cutting his eye. And dude, it looked like a Rocky movie at the end, right? I thought maybe Rountree can get a lucky shot because Pereira's on him like a dog hurt, and just attacking him constantly. Mad shots, landing all kinds of shots, and Rountree would not go out. I
mean, Alex Pereira was picking him apart, like you said. He was really choosing his shots wisely. He was using his fight IQ superbly.
Yeah.
If that's a fucking word. But look, it was a great fight. I feel bad for Khalil Rountree. And like you said earlier, it looked like it was his cardio. He said it wasn't. To me, it also seemed like his cardio. So who knows really? Right. But it doesn't really matter because in that 4th round, as you just so greatly explained, fucking Alex Pereira, man, he was just putting it on him. And, Khalil Rountree, he stood as long as he could.
Yeah.
He had the heart, the grit. He was even throwing back. He was landing sometimes, but at that point, in that juncture in the fight, it was just a fucking wrap.
Yeah, it was a matter of time. And Pereira ended with a beautiful combo to the body and an uppercut, and Rountree dropped, and that was it, man. It was a hell of a war. I loved it. I think it was the most battle-tested Pereira was since Adesanya.
Yeah, I will agree with that.
It was just a battle. I would love to see it again. I know it wouldn't be an instant rematch, but I don't think it's far away. I think Rountree can get another solid win against a top contender. I think he can get a rematch back to a...
How do you feel about Khalil Rountree versus your boy Jury?
Oh, you took the words out of my mouth. I think that's the best fight to make.
I think that's it.
I've heard Jamal Hill might fight Rountree because they're originally scheduled.
Ah, that's right.
I would love to see Jerry over that, dude. I think Jerry Rountree's a fucking killer of a fight, dude, to be honest.
Who do you think's an easier fight for Khalil Rountree?
Jamal or
Jury?
I think they both give him problems, but entertainment-wise, I mean, Jamal didn't look good in the last one, so it's hard to see how to know what he's at right now, you know?
I think Jamal's an easier fight for Khalil Rountree, in my opinion.
Yeah.
I think Jury's I think he's a little too unorthodox, but that's been biting him in the ass recently.
Right.
So, which I've been calling, because it's kind of getting predictable. His unorthodoxness is getting predictable.
Yeah, but the only one's figured out is Pereira. So I mean, I want to see Khalil and Jerry, dude.
But Khalil Rountree just took Alex Pereira to the fucking limit.
Yeah.
Since Adesanya, as you just said, you don't think Khalil Rountree could figure out Jerry Pereira?
I think he can, but I love that fight, dude. I want that fight to happen. I want Rountree and Jerry. I don't fuck Jamal Hill. Let him fight someone else, dude. Because that fight is too good.
But
too good not to make.
But Alex Pereira is going to fight Ankalaev. Magomed Ankalaev.
If Ankalaev beats Rocket, which is on the next pay-per-view, by the way. So
that's right.
On 308, the Ankalaev is facing Rocket, bro. So
yeah, that's right. I almost forgot about that.
It's a lot of talk, but Rocket's game, dude. He's a good fighter. So
yes, indeed.
I'm hoping Rocket beats Ankalaev when I hear about his name again, to be honest.
Look, it's going to be a great fight.
Yeah.
But we will talk about UFC 308 the next time the MMA Neighborhood is back, in which that basically wraps up the MMA Neighborhood's post-coverage of UFC 307. Is that right, Devin?
Yes, sir.
And, we have to make sure the fans, the MMA Neighborhood, the people, can follow us, subscribe, comment, like. But where can they do that on the YouTube, Devin?
At MMA Neighborhood.
And what about the IG?
MMA Neighborhood _Graham.
And that's the MMA Neighborhood. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, all that good shit that I always be saying, because it's not the MMA Neighborhood without you. I'm Steven.
I'm Devin.
And we will see you all when we go over in about a week, I say, UFC 308.
Holloway versus, what's his name?
Taporia.
Oh, that's going to be a banger. Chama.